useful to you during that month. The first thing I have is this face mask. It is by the brand Grown Alchemist. Grown Alchemist, Grown Alchemist. Biological Beauty Deep Cleansing Facial Mask. And it has wheat germ, ginkgo, and cranberry. It's kind of like a mud mask. It goes on almost like a lotion. Like it's white and then it kind of just crisps up. A deep cleansing clay mask formulated to visibly remove impurities, refine pores and increase facial skin's firmness and tone. So that's that. The next item is this pack of Moon Rituals cards. You might recognise these from what I got for Christmas. They were from my sister. She and I had been in a garden centre and I was looking for a book that kind of talked about the moon phases and what those meant and what impact they had on the body and the mind and when they were, all things like that. I find that really interesting. Like I know for a fact that I'm impacted by the moon phases. But also it's quite helpful to know things like on a new moon it's the right energy for starting a new project, and for a full moon I think you're supposed to release things or draw things to a close. I'm pretty sure that's right. I've only just sort of started using these, so I'm in like the intro and stuff like that part of it, so but yeah, that's that. They're great. The next thing I have is a bit random. My hippo. And I know this is like a really random February favourite, but I just like look at him and he's full of beans. I just think he's the cutest thing ever. So yeah, random, but the next item is my diary. This is more of a like schedule keeper as opposed to a journal. But I especially like it because there's a lot of space. A lot of space for plans, and also it's an astrology diary, so it kind of tells you when things are like in retrograde, things about the moon, little quotes here and there to kind of make you feel a certain way. So for example, let's look at my birthday one. That's not till September, but so for example here on the 23rd of September it says, we begin the week by diving deep into our most intimate and personal questions. Venus in Scorpio gets a little obsessed with past traumas, so look for ways to empty out your old baggage. Focus on something that gets your senses vibrating. So I mean, maybe on that day that will resonate. But yes, this is helping me keep organised at the minute, so that is very useful. The next item is my Dyson Airwrap. wavy, so sometimes what I would do is use my tongs to just kind of take out the fluffiness of my hair by using my tongs to curl it a little bit more. And I was like, oh, that looks quite good, you know, it almost like isn't a full curl, because my old ones would almost like ringlet my hair, which wasn't always like the vibe I was after. So I said, oh, this one looks like it can kind of give you a bit more of a casual blow dry look. I also have the Dyson hairdryer, which I swear by. Obviously, they're an absolute fortune. We don't shop very often, again because where we live there's just like barely any shopping options. So when we do go away, we kind of stock up on the things that we've had our eye on for ages, or anything that we've not wanted to have shipped. But yes, I absolutely love this. I mean, a lot of the tutorials say to do it from like semi-wet hair, and to do it once you've washed your hair and not to have any product in it, but I mean, I just kind of roll with whatever I've got going on. If I haven't washed my hair and I just need to kind of deal with the ends, I'll just give them a spritz of water and kind of go from there. I don't think it's that deep. But yes, love this. The next thing I just recently bought, I think this weekend, this Jade box, and I got this from a charity shop or like a thrift shop, depending on where you're from. But I just absolutely love it. I thought it was like a really cute like storage box for either makeup or I don't know, bits and bobs. I just love a little box. I have so many like little glass jars and little boxes, like trinket boxes. I don't know what I'm going to keep in this one yet, but I think it was like £5 or something, and I was like, well, I love the colour. Jade is a really lovely stone. And it had like little gold accents, like green and gold to me is just like top tier colour combination. I absolutely love green and gold. So that is that. The last thing I have, I'm going to be really like careful with because it's really noisy, crinkly and everything, but is these Magnesium flakes for a bath. That's spicy. But yes, these are, I think they're meant to help with sleep. So I pop these in my bath with some essential oils, and it just makes for a really lovely bath soak. Sometimes I use Epsom salts. You can get ones that are good for like muscle tension and stuff like that, which is really helpful if you've had like a stressful day or like a really physical day. But yeah, been loving a good bath soak at the minute. So yes, those are all of my February favourites for this month. I hope you enjoyed. Obviously there are things